you voted and you worked for Peter Obi, and you are one of those who won against Bola Tinubu. But now you're one of those who is saying, oh yeah, you got what you deserve. Those who voted. But either you voted or you did not vote. We have a president, isn't it?
No,
but
we don't.
We do have a president.
No, you have a president. I don't have a president.
What do you mean? You are a citizen of Nigeria and you reside here.
I'm a citizen of Nigeria. I reside here. But we have an illegitimate president, someone who rigged his way into office. It's like if there's a military coup, are you going to sit down and accept that, oh, you have a president because someone, there was a military coup?
But
this is a political coup.
You cannot say that because you do not have evidence.
Yesufu can and have said that Nigeria does not have a president. What we have is someone who rigged his way into office, who is illegitimately occupying his office.
The court does not agree with your position.
The court that has been captured can do whatever it wants to do, and that's why there's no respect for it. And that's why you have governors, coming out to thank a Tinubu when the judgment goes their way. So the fact that we have a captured judiciary and whatever, Aisha Yesufu, and I say it without mincing word, I don't put water for my mouth. There's no precedent in Nigeria.
There's a president, Bola Tinubu, factually.
The former governor of Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, yes, is illegitimately occupying an office he shouldn't. And I've said it. You have your opinion, shoulder. I have my own. So why does he have to?
No, there is a fact. There's a fact. There is an opinion.
No, then go ahead with your own fact. This is mine. This is my reality, and I'm telling you, Nigeria doesn't have.
Why is it difficult for you to accept that?
Why should I accept
in the next 4 years?
It's no. Hold on, Shehu. Someone comes to my house, steals my car, take it away, repaints it, and you're telling me that I have to accept it because it's been repainted and you have gotten papers for it.
You cannot prove that.
The proven or not the proven, that's not the point. This is what I'm saying to you, Shehu. This is Aisha telling you that Nigeria does not have a president. If you, Shehu, believes that Nigeria has a president, go ahead. Who is stopping you?
In this situation that we're in now, and I see the effort that you have made, you're one of those who went to Edo State. You campaigned for Olumide Akpata, and there are those who have in fact mocked you and said, let Aisha go to her village and ward and polling unit and let us see how she can test whether or not she's got the popularity. There are those who will say, Aisha lost her polling unit, Aisha lost her ward, Aisha lost her local government. This is all not, she's not on the ground. And that's what politics is all about.
Well, the first thing I'm going to say to them is that how much are they buying dollars? How much are they buying the fuel? You just realize the prices of fuel are everywhere. And it's very comical when people think that politics is about testing popularity. It's not about testing popularity. It's about the lives of the people that are going to be governed. By the way, if we come back down to it, is the fact that I live in Abuja and I vote in Abuja. And I was very surprised. And I can tell you that there is nothing that APC supporters or PDP supporters cannot do, which is they manufactured a polling unit that I am from, what's this place again? Okbila. Well, I take it that if they feel that that's my polling unit, and I think they said 4 in my polling unit, but one of the things they don't realize is the fact that in 2019, I'm a person of conviction. I'm not interested in who wins or who doesn't win. I'm going to go with the candidate that I feel is the best. In 2019, I was the only person who voted for my candidate, Dr. Obi Ezekwesili, in my polling unit. And I stayed to 2 a.m. to defend that unit. And the following morning, I think around 10, or is it 10 or 12, I went down to the collation center to ensure that my vote was counted in. I'm a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And when I put my finger up, they no born INEC for them to change that particular, whatever it is. They no born any talk or whatever it is to change it. And I've done my bit. And that particular one vote was counted. And I left that place with my head held high. It's not about, my candidate has to win. Or if my candidate doesn't, your own one. No, it's about what is that candidate going to give to Nigeria? And I tell you something. For me, I have said this repeatedly, and I'm going to repeat it here to start that. The 2023 election, if it's not about the outcome, it's about the process. If the process was free, fair, and credible, there was nothing to do with IREV and whatever, and the result came out the way the result is today, then everybody has to accept it. Whoever is voted in, if Nigeria decide to vote a goat as president, we always call that person the president. But when someone isn't voted for and the people rig their way in there, we must get to a place whereby political coup is taken the same way as military coup. We cannot have people come in, subvert the system. The result must not justify the means. No, it doesn't, because that's what we just had in Edo State.
So if you say the election in 2023 was rigged, so the candidate you worked for were those votes also rigged in his favor?
No, it wasn't.
So,
and I will tell you how it goes.
So the vote for Peter Obi was legitimate, but the ones in the same breath for the other candidate, Atiku and Tinubu, were rigged. Is that your position?
So let me tell you, there were some rigging. Let me correct that. In Lagos, the margin with which he won was way more than what he was given. In Jos, in Plateau State, the same thing. We have been a lot of those places. And let me tell you, it's not about whether I worked for or I did not work for. There's nothing like work for. I don't work for anyone. I work with people. And by the grace of God, I'm not going to work for anyone. I'll work with you, not for you.
So you didn't work with Peter? I mean,
I worked with him. You didn't work for him.
So you didn't get paid for what?
Why should I get paid? Who the heck has the money to pay me?
No, people get paid for working in the president. Even in the US, people
can. You know, I have a big mouth, physically and figuratively, and I love to use my big mouth. And so because of that, I don't collect no dime from nobody. My NGO, I use my money. Every this thing I've been part of, movement or whatever, I spend my own money. I don't touch nobody's money.
Because you know the question. There are issues being raised about the campaign funding.
We'll get to that,
because there are those even pointing accusing finger that some of you have not been transparent enough into the funds that were put into your hands in that campaign.
People have said.
So when you say you did not benefit at all, there are those who will be in the corner and be laughing and say, "Oh, Aisha,
they
please."
can laugh, and you know what? And that's why I have a very huge mouth, and I say to them, "Come out anywhere that Aisha has done anything of wrongdoing, bring it out. More Aisha Isufu, I will call myself out." You know what they call process? One of the things that Nigerians don't understand is this thing about people standing and following the due process. And that's exactly what I did. Before we get there, let me go back to what I was saying to you, Sheun. On the issue of the fact that there was no transparency, IRF on the day of election, let's not forget February 25th, all of a sudden it didn't work. There were 3 elections on a particular day, and it didn't work for one of them, which was the presidency. Every result could be put in for the same place, the same time, everything for House of Representatives, for Senate, and all of that. And then you came to presidency, it wasn't working. You've seen what Rivers State have continuously said right now, where with the accusations going on, with the fight between Wike and Fubara going on, the people who helped in rigging that election coming out to say, this is what they do. Haven't you seen any of those videos? They've come out to say, this is how they rigged the election. For me, the issue is not whether who becomes the president, right? If Nigerians had actually voted for the former governor of Lagos, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and he got there, well, you say that's what the people's choice is all about, and that's the beauty of democracy. People do whatever it is that their choice is their choice, and their vote to do that. But that wasn't what they did. There was a rigging, and we have a situation here that should worry every one of us. The fact that the burden of proof is not on INEC, that is conducting. And you've seen people who have taken us back. Our democracy has gone back to pre-Yaradua days with all the things.